are fool! Sokyu-san knows you won't believe that I suddenly hold contracts for 30 of Nagasaki for a shipment of Temple Oda Nobunaga. These forgeries to the Blue Road bears the seal.
Suspicious. Even Sakai standards.
If I am working this one, I'll be barred for all trade. With the Imai.
Don't be a fool. Heard your childish cries.
Who or what I am does not matter. Paper with your lives.
What letters? I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't want to hurt either of you, but I will have those letters.
You can have them. They are not worth.
So bad. You could pay us.
Testing my patience. Do you know what I am? My people are born to kill. I am Shinobi.
These letters will help me pass as a traitor. Maybe I can barter a way into finding the woman with the gold teppo. All right, Naoe. From now on, in Sakai, you must be someone else.
No enters house Imai uninvited.
Forgive my ignorance. I'm a trader and would like to speak with Master. I'm told he knows in Sakai.
That's true, But he doesn't grant an audience to just any merchant who comes to his door.
I'm just any merchant. I bring letters, trade contracts.
Let me see. Silver for Nagasaki. My father has some holdings and could help you with that. An order of Tanegashima Teppo. This bears the seal of Lord Nobunaga. Is his tea master?
Of course.
And that my father supplies Teppo for Lord Nobunaga's army. You're either very naive or incredibly bold.
I heard you need to take risks to succeed in Sakai. Why work?
More shrewd than I took you for. We can for a modest share of the profit. What shall I call you?
Sanuki.
I am Sokun. Welcome to Sakai. Nothing in this city comes with a cost. That piece of advice. I have business in town. Walk with me, and we'll take measure of each other.
The people know you.
They know the Imai family.
Are all tea masters
A few, but my father be first to tell you so.
You do not respect your...
It takes a smart man to rise as high as he. A hard man. I hope to have such steel in me. Family business is mine. And speaking of business, excuse me while I deal with a minor affair. Show us Imai store, please.
Hard times. You will have your money next week.
Lord Nobunaga may be coming for a visit. He would be annoyed by his inconvenience.
You will have it tomorrow.
You and your father know Lord Nobunaga.
Lord Nobunaga's tea master. My father owes much of his fortune to him. In return, we advocate for Lord Nobunaga in Sakai.
I didn't think someone like Lord Nobunaga cared for culture.
On the contrary, he takes the ceremony seriously. He wishes to show his mastery on and off the field of battle.
Some call him a tyrant.
Not loudly. Some think his actions extreme. Others call them daring. But no one has united this warring land the way he has.
You admire him?
I respect his effectiveness. These are uncertain times. But the Imai clan will thrive, so long as Lord Nobunaga has power. Peace? A little. You can hear more and more of it spoken in our streets. It makes some nervous.
That they might invade?
They take over our markets. We need to control the sea trade. That will be my legacy. This is my office.
I thought you had business.
In Sakai, deals are sealed over sake.
I'd rather you invite me for tea. I hear those ceremonies can open doors.
My tea is most powerful in the land.
With the approval of House Imai, I'll bring in bigger, better contracts. Neutral profit.
That is exactly the degree of boldness one needs to thrive in Sakai. Very well. I'll speak to my father. To success.
There is one more thing I would ask. They say leads the trade. I'd like to meet merchants of that sort, or even other women with an interest there.
A gathering of women with an interest in Teppo? That's worth proposing just to see his reaction. Inform yourself on tea etiquette and find yourself some more appropriate robes.
Traveling clothes.
Very good. To prepare Imai.
The kosode for the tea ceremony will be part of my disguise. I'll need to choose.
Best if I remain unseen.
A tea ceremony will require a rare kosode.
Hello. Do you sell
Also, they are special.
Enough for a tea ceremony? Important guests.
Sure, I can make you something for that. 1 week.
1 week? I can't wait that long.
Blame the pirates. They stopped the shipment of silk from being delivered. Kosode makers are in the same boat.
What about the fabrics you have on display?
Those are just for show.
And if I brought you some silk?
I could make the kosode in 1 day, but unless some shipment of silk.
On that.
The shadows. I don't want trouble.
Hands on that silk, wouldn't you? Make yourself a nice kosode?
I'd rather get our monk. Those Sakai merchants always hold out, but they pay up in the end.
Come on! I'd like to see you in a kosode!
It would be the last thing you see.
Join me.
what that was.
That silk belongs in Sakai. I will free it from these. Left of it if you make me a kosode in one day.
Ah, of course, of course. Now, which silk? There's some nice red in there.
What about
Silk from the Namban. You know, the Portuguese. Not as fine as Chinese silk, but some might find it exotic.
the Portuguese silk, please? It's me better.
I could do a trim with gold thread so it's not so dark. Not our style, but it might work. This is my best work yet.
Sure it will. Thank you.
I have something to wear to the tea ceremony. Now, I need to learn. These merchants must know something of tea etiquette. Do you know where I can learn tea etiquette?
Who do I look like? Senno? Who is Senno Rikyu? He is the undisputed master of the tea ceremony.
And you Chawa Master with the days of humor here shopping for tea.
Nonsense, Master Rikyu. I would be content if I had no other customer but you.
A very gracious lie.
He's
Mostly to the disinterested offspring of powerful daimyo and wealthy merchants.
I am no daimyo's daughter. I'm just a simple interested in the ways of tea.
Oh?
Yes, I am told are meet people of influence. And
You are not from Sakai. You created your spirit for the promise of prosperity.
no, I am not. I must learn etiquette for Master Sokyu's ceremony.
Master Sokyu. Then you will my home. We can talk on the way. Have brought to my home, would you? Really here to do in Sakai.
Make contact.
Yes, that's what you told me. At any rate, opportunity has placed us on a common path. And who am I to refuse the call?
You don't like him?
As a fellow master, but we have different philosophies when it comes.
So you like him.
We have. You must approach your training in a state of readiness. Let me know when you would like to begin.
I am ready.
Then come with me.
This place is beautiful, Master DQ.
It was designed around the four virtues: purity and harmony.
We begin. Can I ask what you need?
What do I want?
I'm told everything here is either bargain or bought. What do you want in return?
Dear child, so many people demand a price. I try to bring a pinch of balance into the world. Give is freely given. Now, sir, let's begin with etiquette. Are put aside. Guests enter as equals. The host becomes the... First impressions tell people how to treat you. How would you... So much. Treats the guest like daimyo will make servant. The half bow puts us on equal standing, free from pride or we can discuss art, poetry, architecture.
Not in the arts. Certainly not in poetry.
Nonsense. It's simply comparing things to express feeling or giving voice to nature, like thunder tells the sky.
I see. Blossoming from a wound.
You do not need to compose a poem on the night. Purity is honored in thought and action. The cleaning of utensils. The turning of the bowl.
The turning of the bowl?
We drink from a common bowl. Each turns it slightly right. This way, the front, the most of the host and other guests as a sign of humility. The ceremony. I have something to show you. Apprentice has selected 3 items from personal collection. You may choose one to give to Master. A Yijing teapot with gold trim representing the height of Chinese craftsmanship. A humble tea leaf jar. Finally, this bamboo ladle, fashioned by the unequal craftsman.
Can't of these. You're too generous.
Nonsense. Simply that generosity to me or someone else. And so we keep the world in balance. Choose.
Will be the ladle.
An excellent choice. I hope you will find what you seek. And do come to see me once you've taken care of business.
And now, back to House Iman.
People look hungry. Are the kabukimono taking their food?
With respect, stop this.
You must change into the kosode before I present you to father. I'll have a you dress.
I can dress myself.
You can put on clothes. There's a difference.
Sanuki?
Yes, Master Sokyu.